if you're giving the Maths IGCSE non-calculator exam, here's one thing that you need to know. You need to be able to find the exact trigonometric values of sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta, where theta can be 0, 30, 45, 60, or 90 degrees. So, how do you find that out? You're gonna think you need to memorize all of these, but no, that's way too difficult. I have a super easy method. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hand like this, okay? So we have 0 degrees here, we have 30 here, 45 here, 60 here, and 90 here, okay? Memorize this. So what you're gonna have to do for sine theta is for 0 degrees over here, right? So we're gonna take the number of fingers below that, we're gonna square root that and divide it by 2. So what's that gonna be? That's gonna be the square root of 0 over 2. What's that gonna be? That's gonna be 0. Alright? 0. Now for 30. Like, where's 30? We have 30 here. How many fingers are below? 1. So the square root of 1 over 2. What's the square root of 1? That's just 1, right? So the square root of 1 over 2 is just 1 over 2. Now 45. Where's 45? We have 45 right here, right? So we have the square root of 2 over 2. So that's exactly what it is. The square root of 2 over 2. 2 fingers below, so it's the square root of that, and just divide it all by 2. Now 60. So 60 is over here, right? So how many fingers are below? 3. So the square root of 3 divided by 2. And now finally we have 9. How many fingers are below 9? This is 9. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So the square root of 4 over 2. What's the square root of 4? That's just 2, right? So that's 2 over 2. And what's 2 over 2? That's just 1, right? So now for cos theta. Cos theta, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to have the square root of the numbers above the finger. So we have 0 over here, right? How many fingers above it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the square root of 4 over 2. We just did that. That's 1. Now we have 30. 30 is over here. How many fingers above? 1, 2, 3. So the square root of 3 over 2. And if we continue doing this, we're going to have 2 over 2 for 45, 1 over 2 for 60, and then 0 for 90. Now for tan theta, it's a bit different. We're going to have the square root of the numbers below our desired finger over the square root of the numbers above. So for 0, how many fingers are below 0? 0, right? So the square root of 0 over how many fingers above? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the square root of 0 over the square root of 4. That's just 0. Now for 30, 30 is here. The square root of 1 over the square root of 3. So that's 1 over the square root of 3, because the square root of 1 is just 1. Now 45. 45 is here. So the square root of 2 over 2. So what's that going to be? Come on. That's just 1. Right? So now 60. 60 is over here, right? So 1, 2, 3. The square root of 3 over 1. So the square root of 3 over 1 is just the square root of 3. And now finally 90. So the square root of 90 is going to be the square root of 4 divided by 0, right? So that's just not possible mathematically. So it's gonna be infinite, okay? Because if you do this in the calculator, you're gonna get math error, right? So what that means is infinite, okay? Or you can just show it by writing the value x. But there you have it. That's a super easy and simple way to find the exact trigonometric values of 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90 for sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. If this video helped you out even a little bit, please hit that like button so I can continue making on these type of videos to help you guys score more in your exams.